Hi there. So it's day two of smoke-free me, and I just got done work. But I'll talk about that in a minute. I just want to talk about last night first because it was my first evening of sobriety and my first smoke-free evening. So I guess I'll talk about that part first. I had said if you watch my video from day one, which I filmed yesterday, I was talking about how slowly time seemed to be dragging. Being at work, I kept looking at the clock, like time just was very, very slow. And I had hoped that maybe when I got home with the chaos of the kids and everything, it might pick up a little bit more, but it really didn't. Like time just dragged for the whole rest of the night. And I don't even know really how to explain it, but like the night didn't feel like night. It just felt like day part B. It just didn't, I guess because I'm so used to like delineating my day from my night with stepping out to the garage for a nice hit of cannabis and not doing that. It's like my body just didn't know like the difference between day and night. So it just felt like a really, really long day. I still went out into the garage because I thought it just might make me feel more comfortable to kind of keep up with some of the routines that I normally have, some of the habits that I normally partake in. So I still went out into the garage and like I sat in my chair for a minute and just kind of like hung out in the garage without smoking anything. And I guess it made me feel like a little bit better. It satisfied the habit of stepping out. But it still just felt like, empty without being able to smoke a joint. So it was nice at the time. It was kind of comforting at the time, but it's not something I necessarily think I'm going to continue doing or something I'm going to stick with. Sleep was hard on the first day. Sex was different, but that's a different story. But sleep, I'm very grateful for my sleep. I'm very lucky because I know that like being an anxious person having like a condition. I know that a lot of people who deal with a similar condition have like insomnia, they have night terrors, they have things like that. And I've always been like so grateful that I don't suffer with any of those things. All my terrors are kept for my waking hours. But anyway, I've always been very grateful that it's been so easy for me to get to sleep and to stay asleep for the night. I always wake up very early and panicked, but getting to sleep and staying asleep is never an issue for me. So I've always been very grateful for that. But last night, it was a real struggle. Like I said, like just day and night blended into one. I didn't feel tired at the end of the day. I didn't feel like ready for sleep at night. I just felt like things didn't feel complete. So going to sleep was really like a different experience for me because normally I'm used to just like, smoking a joint and then passing out. And so the action of having to like put myself to sleep was really something that I'm not used to. Like I had to consciously decide, oh, it's time to go to bed, and then like go to bed and go to sleep, not just like smoke to the point of not being able to keep my eyes open anymore and then like crawling into bed until the morning. So sleep was a bit rough. I guess I expected it, but it was a little challenging for me to get to sleep last night. So I went to work today, but I guess I was talking about my sleep, so I might as well. I got some gummies today at work. I got these Bonjour Twilight Tranquility, which are like the best sleep gummies. They're THC free, and I'll be using those tonight, so hopefully I'll get a better sleep. But today at work, I still sort of had the same issue with time dragging and the day going by really, really slowly. But I had a much better day at work today. And I think I felt a lot more centered today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was experiencing a little bit of brain fog, and I just felt a little more like centered today, and I had a good day at work. Today was delivery day, so I thought that that would be like an extra challenge for me. I always work delivery day, and we call delivery day Cannabis Christmas because it's always so exciting. It's just always it's an exciting day because of the way that orders work. I won't like bore you with the details, but suffice to say, it's kind of like a lottery system. The dispensary owners put in their orders, and then it just kind of depends on what the OCS has and who they choose to give it to. So you don't really know what you're going to get until you get it. So it's always very fun and exciting to see what comes out of the boxes, and to like look at all the new stuff and to spend my whole paycheck on it and to take it home. And I thought that that was going to be like a big struggle for me today, like working around all the new product and seeing all the new product. And it really wasn't. I didn't feel like particularly drawn to anything. I didn't feel like I was missing out by not having anything. And I went through my workday with a much greater ease than I thought that I would, like in terms of like my desire for cannabis and the delivery day. I'm still making I still made some like minor mistakes at work, and I know that this might sound like silly, but like the fact that I'm still sort of making mistakes at work makes me feel happy and makes me feel confident in myself, because when you're high all the time, even though you can tell yourself that like it doesn't affect your abilities and things, and it doesn't affect your productivity, every time you make a mistake, or every time I made a mistake, or every time I did something silly, it was kind of always in the back of my mind, like, did this only happen because I was high? Like, if I was sober, would I have not done this? Would I have done better? And so I appreciated that, like, during my sober day, I was still making like human errors, like making like common human errors. I didn't become somehow less fallible by being sober. So that was kind of reassuring for me to know that like all the times past, I didn't make any of those mistakes like because I was high. I just made them because I made mistakes. But anyways, at the end of delivery day, or at the end of the day today, as I was leaving, my boss gave me a whole bunch of swag before I left. And that part was a little like I had to tell her that I'm not, that I'm taking a break. And it was just like she's very supportive. Like she didn't push anything on me. She just kind of took it back and was like, I'll keep it for you. Tell me when you're off your break and I'll give it back to you. But I took it anyways because I can trust myself around it. I'm not going to get into it. I'll just save it for a later date, I guess, or save it for my husband. But I'm going to show you some of the things that I got today. I got first of all, by calling this like my like sobriety journey is a little bit deceiving. It's not, I'm not, my intention was not like to go sober. I'm just taking a break from smoking because I have surgery coming up and I don't want to like bleed to death on the table. So I'm taking a break from smoking. I would be using edibles if they worked on me. Just edibles have never worked on me. So I'm hoping that this will kind of end up being something of a tolerance break so that edibles will be able to be more effective on me. So calling it a sobriety journey right now is not entirely true because I am still using edibles, they just don't do anything. So I guess like I'm still consuming THC, but it's not affecting me at all. So I don't know if you can call it sobriety. I'm still sober, but I'm still eating THC. Anyways, I have a few things. So I got these Shred'ems pink lemonade gummies. And 2 of these, they're like they're called Jubilee. This one was coconut and vanilla. They're 2 they're like almost like do you know Lara bars? Like those little, they're not granola bars, but they're like dried fruit bars. They really resemble like a Lara bar. This one, the coconut one, was really delicious. And then I also got this cherry and cocoa nib one. This one was nasty. Do not recommend. But the coconut one was really good. The cherry one was like super, super sour. So if you're into sour, maybe it would be good for you, but I didn't like it at all. I also got these mod drops. It's like a tiny little, it looks like an eyedropper. And I was nervous at first because my kid has, she has allergies. So she has these eye drops that she has to put in for her allergies. And the bottle looks almost exactly like this. So I just thought like how awful would it be if I got them mixed up and like put these like THC drops in her eyes? That would be terrible. So we're not doing that. But anyways, I got these little drops. They're very low dose, 1 milligram per drop. But I think there's, I don't know how much is in here. I can't remember. Anyways, just a little guy. But my favorite thing that I got, we don't carry this in the store. This, my boss was sharing this with us to see if we should bring it in. I haven't tried them yet. Obviously, they're too pretty to crack into just yet, but they're called Plush and they're popping pearls. So they're the same as like boba for your bubble tea. They're like little boba pearls. Let's see if I can get that in there. Can you see that? It's hard to see. There's little pearls in there. They're so super cute, and the jar is adorable. And they just look really delicious. I guess I'll put them over like salt, like soda water or something. Or just eat them with a spoon. Who cares? Put them on yogurt. I don't know. We went to Menchie's recently and they had these at Menchie's. So if you can put them on yogurt at Menchie's, I can put them on yogurt in my house. But they just look real cute. And I haven't gotten into them yet, as you can see, but I'll let you know. They look yummy. And then just for fun, I got a little like gram. I don't remember what this was. A gram of something here. And then she gave us 2 pre-rolls of the tribal jigglers, I believe, if I recall correctly. Tribal jigglers. So, but those, of course, that's the one that I want to get into. That's the one that I want. And that's the one that I'm not allowed to touch for a while. So I'll just hold on to it and save it for another date. But anyways, so what else is there? I got my swag that I was excited about. I'm just gonna go home, and well, I'm at home now, but I'm gonna go through the rest of my evening, I guess, and do the same thing I did yesterday. Just try to be a normal person and not smoke weed constantly, and finish up my day. And I'll come back tomorrow and tell you how that went. Hopefully, I sleep better tonight with these gummies. We'll see how it goes. I think that's really the only thing that I'm worried about right now is my sleep. But I have my Monjour, and I should be good to go. So check back with me tomorrow if you're curious about how day 3 is going. Thank you again so much for joining me on this journey. If you are also, before I go, I was gonna say, if you are also going through like some kind of a tolerance break or some kind of sobriety journey, comment down below, let me know. It's nice to hear other people's stories. And on that, I just want to say, yesterday I was talking about my colleague who was taking a tolerance break. I actually got to see him today, and I spoke to him about his tolerance break, and he's on 5 months now. He's gone 5 months without smoking, and I'm so proud of him, and he's doing such a good job. And he went out with some friends on the weekend, and he smoked some caramel animal face for the first time in like 5 months, and he said it was like it hit like the first time ever, and he just had a wonderful night. He just laughed all night with his friends, and he just had such a great time, and it was a wonderful experience for him, and taking the tolerance break like really did good for him. So I'm just so proud of him, and I'm so happy that that worked out for him. And it was really inspiring for me to hear that, because now I'm hoping that, once I mellow out for a bit and chill out for a couple months of not smoking, hopefully if I go back to it, it will be as enjoyable. So I'm feeling positive. I'm looking forward to continuing this journey and to sharing it with you. So thank you again for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll hang out again tomorrow. Great. Okay. Love you. Bye.